Back in action. Season 8, Robbie the Rockets will bet that. Been a long vacation, but we back, man. We back in action, man. Action Jackson. Man, first of all, I thank y'all for the support for all the seasons, man. We came a long way. We on the way to the top now, y'all. Bet that. But now, like I said, man, before we start the show, why don't y'all like, share, subscribe. Subscribe to our network, man. We got a lot going on this season. Y'all gonna enjoy this season, best believe. Now, like I said, like, share, and subscribe. The first 14 people to like, share, subscribe, I'm gonna put their name on this screen right here. This little wheel, I call it spin the wheelies. I'm gonna put their name on this wheel. Whoever name I get, the first 15 people to like, subscribe, I'm putting their name on this spin the wheel. You can win a cash prize every Friday. You cash app me or give me a cash app, I'll cash app you a cash prize. Now bet that. Man, it's been a while. I'm so glad to be back, y'all. I'm so glad to be fired up again, man. Fired up. We fired up. I'm fired up. Yeah. I'm just so glad to be back. Last season, I got smashed. But this season, we hitting the gas on Bet That with Robbie the Rockets. Man, let's get it started, man. I know we're a little late, man. Thank y'all for whoever tuning in. We was a little late today, but forgive us. We back in action. We're going to start off. I'm going to do it real quick because I know some games is on right now for you bettors, and I didn't get a chance to get my bets out to you, but this is what I picked today. These are my little picks I picked today. I got my NCAA. I'm going to start off with the Tennessee going against Wofford. As you know, Tennessee, man, that should be an easy walk in the park, walk around, shoot threes, padding your stats. But as you know, the spread went off at 31. The over and under was 141.5. Now, man, yesterday, I tried to play around with some stuff. Like, the mid-majors. I'm like, they're going to blow them out by 30. So I got, but I lost my money messing around with the mid-majors. They covered the spread. So what I did was I took the over 141.5 with Tennessee. In that Tennessee Wofford game, take the over 141.5. Bet that. Now, quick and fast, we in the East Coast, Syracuse, Carmelo, the great Carmelo Anthony, man, in the Carrier Dome, going against Colgate, Ivy League school. They like to slow the ball down. Syracuse is more of a triangle type, zone type team. And the spread went off at 6.5 Syracuse. I'm like, Syracuse playing Colgate, 6.5, Ivy League school. The over and under is at 158.5. I'm sitting there like, man, I ain't going to mess around with this game. I'm going to just take the Syracuse to win straight up. Bet that. Now, last but not least, the Dukies, my babies, the Dukies, going against the great Michigan State. Oh, the great, the man, the myth, the legend, the great. I got them going out at Duke, going out at 3.5. Man, this game, this game could go either way, fellas. This game, women, I'm going to go, some women bet too. But this game could go any way, bosses. And I looked at it, man, I'm going to keep it safe. Never bet against Duke. I took Duke to win the game straight up. Bet that. Now, I ain't rich. Because if I was rich, I wouldn't be here talking to you right now, talking about this. I'd probably be on ESPN somewhere doing this. But like I said, I'm not always right. But that's what I picked today. That was my little, 3-teamer, college basketball. Just something to play around with, nothing spectacular. $1,000, bring it back like 1,100 or something like that. Something, nothing major. But now, like I said, I always start off with the babies, and I get to the big boys. You know what I'm saying? I know there's some games going on right now. Y'all wondering, like, what I picked and what I picked in NBA today, and I got to get straight to the nitty-gritty. But that ticket, y'all see that ticket I put in? Put that ticket for about that $1,000. Put that ticket in. You see what it brought me back. If I win, y'all pray for me. It's $1,000 to bet that money. That's that bet that money right there. It's $1,000. Please, Lord, can we win it? Look at that. Bet that 1,000, look what it bring me back. What it bring me back? 1,100. 11,000. Not 1,100. 11,000. 11. Let me stop. But let's get on this. Let's get on to the nitty gritty because I know some East Coast games is going on right now. I don't want to keep y'all long because I know y'all try to say what do you got to talk about. So I got the Atlanta versus Detroit. Atlanta Falcons. No, I'm sorry, Atlanta Hawks versus Detroit. I'm still in football season, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Basketball just came in. We got the Atlanta Hawks versus Detroit Pistons. The spread went off at 5. The over and under was 230. You know, Atlanta got my baby over there. See that boy over there? Young. He's young. He can shoot. But Detroit got some dudes over there too. That ain't too, they ain't no pushovers. They the new bad boys. Spread went off at 5. Over and under went off at 230. Now for you safe bettors, I did a safe bet. This is my ticket. I'm going to show y'all my ticket, what I put in. This is my safe bet. I took Atlanta to win straight up. Bet that. Now, I did have some player props in this game. Because, I did a player prop ticket and I did a parlay. I did like a 9-team parlay, bring me back some little change. But I did some player props. And them player props for this Atlanta-Detroit game. It was the Atlanta-Detroit game on these player props. And I had Clint Capella. Now, this just straight points. Over and under on points. I had Clint Capella over and under on points. It was 9.5. Capella gonna get that easy. That's easy money. Bet that. You see that? That's my ticket right there, y'all. But that's what I'm gonna win for $1,000. But I got Capella at going over and under at 9.5 points. I took the over on that. I don't know if you bettors know about Atlanta. He's gonna dominate the boards. He can get that, just on offense and defense rebounding. Then I got Trae Young going over or under 25 points. What do y'all think? 25.5 points. What do you guys think, man? I don't see any comments, so I can't really, I don't see the comments. If I can see the comments, I can know what y'all really, But my pick was I took Trae Young to go over 25.5 points. I mean, that should be easy for him. He do that in his sleep. That's baby Curry to me. And then my other player props, I got Isaiah Stewart. Now this the new dude. He up and coming dude. He kind of remind me of a baby Capella. They kind of play they similar. Not the same player, but they're similar. They got him going over and under 10. Man, that's easy, buddy. I'm taking him to go over 10 points. Bet that. And then we got Alec Burke. Alec Burke got the over and under going on at 12. Now, he can get that in 3. That boy can shoot the 3 and he can go to the rack. I took the over in that too. So, my player props for this Atlanta-Detroit, let me run it back. I'm going to rewind it. I took Capella to go over 9.5. I took Trae Young to go over 25.5. I took Isaiah Stewart to go over 10.5. And I took Alec Burke to go over 12.5. Bet that. Now, and I did take Atlanta to win in that game. I don't know what the score is right now. I need to get a little run around what the score is, an update on them scores. But when I do get an update, I'll let you guys know. But right now, I did take Atlanta to win that game. So bet that, fellas. Now, moving on. Like I say, moving on. Moving on. Now we got Indiana versus the 76ers. The 76ers. I don't understand this. I was born in 1976. Well, I'm not a 76ers fan. I'm a Warriors fan, diehard Warriors. Y'all, you know that. But the 76ers might be my new East Coast team. They went out at 5 to the Indiana Pacers, which I am an Indiana Pacers fan. Well, that's weird to say that. It seems I do like the 76ers, and I like the Indiana Pacers now. So these going to be my two East Coast teams. I'm going to be talking about them for a long time. The spread went off at 5. The over and under, 239. Powerhouses. Got some scores over there. Nice little scores over there. And the over and under was 239. The spread was 5. I'm sitting there like, why the spread only 5? Indiana is good. But after I seen Boston give a beating on the Knicks yesterday, the 76ers should blow Indiana out. But I did a safe bet, fellas. I took the win. I took 76ers to win. Bet that. And I do got some player props in that game too. I got some player props in that game. I only got a few. Nothing didn't really catch me on this one when I did my player props, but the ones I did like, I got Bruce Brown. Bruce Brown, nice. They got him, it's points and assists. Total points and assists on this one. I did a points and assists. Bruce Brown over or under 13.5 points plus assists. I took the over. I was like, man, that was easy money. He gonna get that in the first half. He gonna have to. Then I took Joel Embiid, points plus assists, over under 37.5. Now, god dang, Embiid might score 37 points by himself. Unless it's something I don't know. Unless it's something I just don't know. Then I took Tyree Hillenberg. Now, he nice. 33.5, over and under, plus points or assists. I took the under in that one for some reason. I don't know why, but Tyree, he ain't going to have it today. But that's my picks, and I'm going to rewind that back again, fellas. Bruce Brown will go over points and assists. Will go over 13.5 points plus assists combined. Joel Embiid. Now, Joel Embiid, points plus assists, 37.5. He's going to go over that, definitely. Then Tyrese Hillenberg. He's going to go over under 35.5. I took the under 35.5. Now bet that with Robbie the Rockets. And I did take the 76ers to win that game. So you bettors out there, you bettors, make sure you put the money on the 76ers to win and Atlanta to win so far. Bet that. Now, moving on, like I say, moving on. I'm trying to do this kind of quick because I know the East Coast teams is playing. And I got Miami versus Charlotte. Jimmy Buckets. Jimmy Buckets. I mean, Miami got a nice Bam Adebayo's and Jimmy Buckets. And look at Jimmy Bix. He's so big things. Jimmy Buckets, you know what I mean? But like I said, the spread went off at 4.5. The over and under was 223. Man, 223? 223? Over and under 223. I thought about that one, but I played it safe. I took the over in this game. Why would stay in Charlotte? I don't know if Miami played yesterday. I didn't do my homework on them, but I don't know if Miami played yesterday. But I know they in Charlotte. Charlotte got that Ball brother. That Ball brother nice. He over there nice. He just scored 28. That Ball brother. Yeah, but the spread, like I said, the spread went off at 4.5. Over and under 223.5. To be safe, take the over, betters. That's the only thing I would do. They ain't gonna play no defense. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be running up and down the court, street balling it. So I played it safe. I took the over 223.5. Bet that. I didn't really do any player props on that game. It didn't really catch me. It wasn't nothing that caught me on that, so I didn't really do too many player props on that. So I'm gonna move on. I got Orlando versus the Brooklyn Nets. The spread went off at 3.5. The over and under was 218. Then Wiggy. No. But to be on the safe side, Orlando versus Brooklyn, I'm taking the over in that game, 218. Them youngsters going to run up and down the court. They're going to run and fight up and down the court. Bet that. Then I got San Antonio versus Oklahoma City. Spread went off at 9. Over and under was 237.5. Ew. They got the battle of the big boys. The battle of the Twin Towers. Man, that's crazy. But like I said, I don't know. I got scared in this game. For some apparent reason, the Spurs, I don't know why, the Spurs might win this game, but Oklahoma City got dudes. That dork over there, Remember that boy, that dork, he nice. I like him. And the spread went off at Oklahoma City beating them by 9. Holmgren them beating them by 9? By 9? That's scary. You know what I did? I went on a limb. You know what I did? I bet that. I betted that right there. I took the Spurs plus 9. I went on a limb. I took the Spurs plus 9. I think the big boy gonna be able to do his thing. I just see him. I see him doing his thing. And I took the Spurs plus 9. Bet that. Now, I didn't do any like player props on that one either. That didn't catch me. That game, that was scary. I mean, I could have did rebounds. I could have did block shots, but I didn't. Now, if I was to make up one right now, who would get the most block shots? Holmgren or Wyatt? I can't pronounce his name, but you know who I'm talking about. Who gonna get the most block shots? If y'all can tell me that and answer it in the comments and I see it, I'm gonna put your name on the wheel as well. Now, bet that. Now, like I said, I didn't like anything in that game. I looked, I shopped, I tried to see it. It didn't work for me. So I didn't go on that one. But moving on, we have Dallas, Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving, got Zion's over there, Ingrams. I like that. I really, really like that. The spread went off at 3.5 Dallas. Dallas minus 3.5 to Zion in New Orleans. Over and under 239.5. Man, I must have been drinking some coffee and got to thinking and got to dissecting it. Because when I took New Orleans plus 3.5. I don't know, Kyrie and them going to New Orleans. They might have ate some. Zion might have went to Zion house, ate some of his food or something, you know what I mean? They feeling a little heavy. Little heavyweights today, so they may not shoot the lights out like they normally try to do. So I took New Orleans. I think New Orleans got to come out with a fight. Ingram gonna come out and do his thing. Zion I don't even think Zion playing this game because I didn't see him in any of the pro player props. So I don't think he's playing this game. But I think Ingram gonna come out and do his thing, and we gonna see. But I did take New Orleans plus 3.5, and I did have some player props on this one as well. I did 3 points. 3-point shooting in this game. Because I think there's some sharp shooters in this game. We got the Kyrie Irvings. We got your Ingrams. We got your Luka Doncic. So them the 3 people I looked at. And when I came up with, they had 3 points made. Brandon Ingram, over or under 1.5 points made. 3-pointers made. I took the over. He got to score. He got to score. So I took the over on that. I mean, it is what it is. He got to score. There's nothing around it. So we took the over. Here on Bet That, we took the over 1.5 3 points. All he got to do is hit 2 3-pointers. You win that bet. For people that don't understand what that means, so if it says 1.5, if he hits 2 3-pointers, I bet it that he will hit 2 3-pointers in that game. That should be easy. He's going to be shooting all night long. So that should be easy for them. Bet that. We got Kyrie. We got the boy. We got the boy over there. That dude. That's that dude. That dude, 2.5. Kyrie can hit 7 3-pointers and it's, consistently again every game. So that was, I don't know if the bookies know something we don't know, but I'm like, long as Kyrie Irving hit 3 3-pointers, we win. Bet that. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm just thinking like Kyrie, it's gonna be too much Kyrie, Luka, and Hardaway. Oh baby, Hardaway and them. It's going. They over there they is so clean. Oh, Dallas is clean. I don't know how they ain't got it together, but they clean. And that's like I said, that spread went off at 3.5. The over and under was 239.5. I'm still I didn't see Zion in there, but I just think New Orleans gonna come out. The little point guard over there that came from Portland. They gonna be nice over there. But I did take Zion in them this week, this game, 3.5. Bet that with Robbie the Rockets. I'm gonna rewind that. I took Ingram to go over 2 3-pointers. I took Kyrie Irving to go over 3 3-pointers, so he's got to hit 3 3-pointers. And I hit Luka to get 3 3-pointers. Bet that. That wow bring you back 5 bands. That wow bring you back 5 bands. So I was like, man, that's, you might want to play around with that. You might want to play around with that. So I did play around with it. So that was for that Dallas and New Orleans game. Now we moving on. We go to Portland, Utah. This is a little later on game. They should be able to get tipped off probably just right now. Portland, Utah. The spread went off at 6. The over and under was 230. Now this is the type of game that's gonna be boring. I know Chauncey, he rebuilding, man. Shout out to Chauncey, local product, man. It should be an MVP. It should be in the Hall of Fame, in my book, you know what I'm saying? We graduated the same year. He's one of the top basketball players coming out my year of high school. My senior year of high school, him and Kevin Garnett, they's one of the top, high school, Shea Cotton, maybe. Other than that, I can't really think of, too many other people I knew that was in my era. That was pretty good. If y'all do, let me know. But like I said, Portland versus Utah, the spread went off at 6. The over and under was 230. I had to take the under in this game. 230 points. This game might be 94 to 87. The type of teams this two teams is playing. And I didn't even want to bother doing no player props with it because it wasn't even worth $1 of milk money. I wasn't for the waste my time trying to. I might as well get the money back to the Heart Foundation if that's the case. But like I said, so went out at Portland went out at Utah went out at -6. Over and under 230. Just take the under in that game, man. 230. Bet that. Now we got Los Angeles Clippers and your Denver Nuggets. Spread went off at 4.5. The over and under 225. Man, that's a dude right there. Man, who can stop him? Name somebody in the league can stop that boy. That is the dude. He is the dude. The dude. Spread went off at 4.5 here in Denver in this altitude. We too big. The altitude, too big. Like I used to tell my partners, man. Tell my partners on the Black Show, man. All my partners, man. You too big. Too big. My partner Crunch, I used to talk to him. I tell him all the time, man. He says the altitude and too big. Remember that. You can't come here and play Denver in this altitude, and we too big. But spread went off at 4.5. It kind of scared me there. That kind of scared me. I mean, Denver playing some good basketball. I'm not much of a fan, but I'm a fan of the sport. And you got to give credit where credit is due. That Jokic is the truth. That Murray out. So that Aaron Gordon coming, Porter Jr. coming, KC, whatever you call it, KCP, whatever his name is, coming. They got a few. Only thing that'll scare me is in the playoffs, what will they bench? Can they bench hold up? That's what we're going to see when the playoffs come. Injuries can come, but that's here and over there. We got a long way to go. But the spread did go out at 4.5, over and under 225. I'll take a safe bet. I'll take your Denver Nuggets to win straight up. Now I'm gonna say this: every time I bet the freaking Nuggets, they lose. When I bet with them, they lose. So I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. But I took the Denver Nuggets. I took the Denver Nuggets today, and I took them to win. Now we got Minnesota versus my Golden State. I got love for the East Coast, like my name say, but it's the Golden State. It's the Golden State. And, rewind. I did have some player props for that. I'm kind of rushing the game. That game ain't started yet, so I don't got to rush too much yet. I had some player props for that game, for that Denver Nuggets and that LA Clipper game. I did points and assists on this one. So I did points and assists. I had Aaron Gordon over or under 19.5 assists plus points. Let's sit there and think about that for a minute. Aaron Gordon plus, I didn't put him on there, but that's all right. But here you go. Aaron Gordon plus 19.5 over and under. I took him going over. You see my ticket? Then I got Kawhi Leonard. I got him going over or under 25.5 points and assists. I took Kawhi Leonard to go over 25.5 points and assists. Then I went with Michael Porter Jr. Man, I was talking to my partner the other day. He was telling me, I was like, Michael Porter Jr. kind of started off slow. That boy on a tear. That's baby Kevin Durant. Y'all don't believe me. That's baby Kevin Durant, and I'm a stand by it. He might be a little bit better than Kevin Durant. If he don't get hurt, he going to be better than Kevin Durant. Now, bet that. Quote me on it. But like I said, Michael Porter Jr., over under 20.5 points and assists. Give me the over on that. That's easy money. Give me the over on that. Put the rest of that 5,000 on there that we got left in the account. Put the rest of the 5 on there. Porter Jr. go over 20. That's 20 points and assists combined. Then we got your boy, the Joker, the walking triple double, walking double, whatever y'all want to call it. He's everything. Walking triple double, walking double. Oh yeah, I show boys right there, huh? But like I said, yeah, Jokic went out at 40. So 40 points plus assist. Yo, y'all, now let's just sit there for a minute. Let me just sit there for a minute. Do you really think that he can do that? He gonna get his points and assists over under 40. And they put a half in that one. I did something today, y'all. You see what I did. I took the over in that. I think he'll do it. I don't know about y'all, but I think he'll do it. Bet that. Then I took Paul George. The Clippers is horrible. How you have Kawhi Leonard? James Harden is the virus. Everywhere he goes, he's a virus. They got Paul George, Russell Westbrook. Man, I don't know how they came in with that team, but they all a little older. I can see that. Because I'm gonna say something in my next little situation about that situation. But to be on the safe side, take Denver to win that game, and take Paul George to go over 25.5 points and assists. Bet that. I'll rewind it again. Rewind. We're taking a Denver Nuggets to win. We're taking Aaron Gordon points and assists to go over 19.5. We're taking Kawhi Leonard to go over 25.5. We're taking Michael Porter Jr. to go over 20.5. And we're taking Nikola Jokic to go over 40.5. And we taking Paul George to go over 25.5. That's my player props for that Denver Clipper game. Bet that. Now we got the Minnesota Timberwolves versus the Golden State Warriors. You see that? That's how they was beating. We've been getting beat down by them youngsters. Them youngsters been beating us down. The spread went off at 2. We giving them 2. In the city. Y'all, we getting them 2 in the city. They gave us the business last game. I think Curry going to tell. Y'all, Curry needs help, y'all. Wiggins, wake up. You sleep. I don't know if you smoking something out there and it's some goodie and you smoke before the game because you are asleep. Wake up. Wake up. Klay Thompson, I know your legs ain't running like they used to, but play some defense. They blowing past you, these young guards. Now, the spread went off at 2. The over and under was 220. Now, I'm scared to even bet my Warriors. When I bet my Warriors, we get blowout. When I bet against them, they win. So I'm going to be on the safe side. I took the over 220. I took the over 220. Too much Anthony Edwards, Cat, Garbers, Conley, Curry. They going to shoot. Curry going to shoot the lights out tonight. It's Curry, he got the whole Bay Area on his back right now. He needs some help. Give that man some freaking help. But the spread went off at 2. Warriors -2. I took the over 220. Bet that. And I did have some player props, as y'all see on the screen. My player props, it went points. Player points. Anthony AHRR's last game was, dogging, had Draymond mind, talking crazy to Draymond. I wish I could pull that clip, but I don't have it with me. I should have sent that clip out. Draymond talking, he talking. The youngster say, man, I ain't worried about you, man. You too old, man. You too old. You're little. I'll put hands on you. You too old. But like I said, I got Anthony Edwards. This is points. Over, under 26.5. I took the under. I think Kuminga come in today and play, and I think a little bit of Wiggins going to wear him down on the offensive side because he's going to be chasing Curry and Klay Thompson and, maybe Chris Paul, but then we're going to talk about that. That's here nor there. But I did take Anthony Edwards to go over 26.5 points. Under 26.5. Bet that. Call Anthony Towns. Points over under 21.5. I mean, we don't have no big men. So I got to thinking, I'm like, man, we don't have no big man. He can get that in the paint by himself. Well, paint and maybe a couple of little three-pointers here and there to get lucky. So I did take him to go over 21.5 points today. Bet that. Then we got Rudy Gobert. Why is points so low? Rudy Gobert is at 12.5 points, but I guess he going to be doing more rebounding and running up the court huffing and puffing. So, I think he averaged about 15 a game, but I had to take him tonight to go over 12.5. Bet that. And then we got Waddell 30. Waddell 30? Y'all know who Waddell is? There you go. The man, the myth, the legend, the great. Waddell 30. Waddell got to go for 30. Wow. He got to go for 30 tonight. I'm taking Waddell to go over 30 tonight. Bet that. Bet that Waddell 30. Bet that Waddell 30. Let's go. So I'm going to rewind. We're going to take the over 220 in the Warriors game. We're going to take Anthony Edwards to go under 26.5. We're going to take Karl Anthony Towns to go over 21.5. We're going to take Rudy Gobert to go over 12.5. And we're going to take Steph Curry to go over 30.5. $1,000 brings you back $8,000. Wow. Bet that. We're coming. We're coming. And we're coming. Bet that. So that's that Warrior Golden State game, Minnesota Golden State game. Now we do have a last game of the night. I call them the Fakers, but today I'm gonna call them the Lakers. The Lakers versus Memphis. Oh, I can't stand them. I can't stand none of them. These are two teams. Like, I don't like the Dodgers. I hate the Dodgers, the Padres in baseball. I hate the Raiders and Cowboys in football. These are the two teams I can't stand. Memphis and the Lakers. I can't stand them I just can't stand them. I'll sit before I stand them. Like I said. But the spread went off at Laker -5. Laker -5? Laker -5. Over and under 223.5. Them late games be going over. So that's why I like to mess around with them late games, because they go over. 223s, 220s. So I took the Lakers over 223.5. I took the 223.5 in that game. It's going to be too much going on. The youngsters going to be shooting, and they're going to be up and down the court. No defense. Old man just want to score, want to look pretty. So I played it safe. I took the over 223.5. Bet that. I did have some player props for this one. I did have Anthony Davis. I had points and assists. I went points and assists on this with Anthony Davis, and I took Anthony Davis. It was the over and under went out at 28.5. Points and assists. I took the over 28.5 on points and assists. Bet that. I got Desmond Bain, over and under 31. I like that Desmond Baines. That Desmond Baines, man, he's a good little player, man. A hustler. You know, he plays his role. You know, he may be a little tic-tacky a little bit here and there. You know, a little picky, but that's okay. I ain't worried about him. You know, I like his style of play, physical. You know, you go out there, he's a gamer. He went out at 31 and a half points and assists. I had to take him to go under tonight. I just see a little bit of the Lakers playing a little bit of defense. Clogging up the paint. He may not have a great shooting night tonight, so I took him at going under 31 and a half. That's points and assists. Then I took Jaren Jackson. I can't stand him. I can't stand him. As far as I can throw him, bet that. But he went out at 21 and a half. That was too easy. Points and assists, he went out at 21 and a half. Man, I took Jaren Jack to go over 21 and a half. Bet that. Bet that. That's points and assists, y'all. Points and assists. Then I have Marcus Smart. I don't know how the Celtics got rid of this. I guess Holiday, I mean, it is a fair exchange, no robbery kind of situation because they ended up getting him. That was a steal. But I don't know. But his went out at 18 and a half. That's a gamer. That boy can play, that Marcus Smart. So I went with him going over 18 and a half. Bet that. Now I'm going to rewind this back. I got to rewind this back. We started off with the Memphis Lakers, -5, over and under 223 and a half. We took the over in that. Bet that. Then we took Anthony Davis, points and assists. This is points and assists combined. Over under 28 and a half. We took the over. We took Desmond Baines, over and under 31 and a half. We took the under. Jaren Jack, over and under 21 and a half. We took the over. And then we took Marcus Smart, over and under 18 and a half. We took the over. Bet that. Now, I'm gonna rewind my big pick of the day, my parlay card of the day for NBA. If you can put my parlay card back up, the very first one, an NBA parlay card, y'all can put it back up so my viewers can see it, and I'll let you guys see what I did. And I'm gonna rewind it back. I took Atlanta versus Detroit. I took Atlanta to win. It was Indiana versus 76ers. I took the 76ers to win. It was Miami versus Charlotte. I took the over and under 23 and a half. I took the over. I got Orlando versus Brooklyn. Over and under was 218. I took the over. They got the San Antonio Spurs versus Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City giving San Antonio Spurs +9. I took the +9. Dallas versus New Orleans. The over and under went out at 3. The over and under was 239 and a half. The spread was 3.5. I took New Orleans +3.5. Portland versus Utah. The spread went off at 6. I took the under 230 in the Utah game. Los Angeles Clippers versus Denver. The spread went off at 4.5. Over and under 225. I took Denver to win. Minnesota versus Golden State. Over and under Golden State -2. Over and under 220. I took the over 220. Bet that. And then I got the last but not least, Memphis Grizzlies versus the Los Angeles Lakers. I took the over 223 and a half. Bet that. You see what it bring me back. Put that thou wow on there and bring you back 200 bands. Yeah, we hit that 200 bands, y'all might not see me again. You see that thou wow? See that thou wow right there? That thou wow bring me back 231,000. Y'all might not see me. You might not see me again in the streets. Now bet that. Now, I always wind it down as I wind it down. I told you I wasn't going to keep y'all long, you know what I'm saying? It was a great show, first day. I'm on, remember, like, share, subscribe. I'm on Tuesdays and Fridays, 5-ish. I was late a little bit today, but forgive me, y'all. We're going to bounce back from it on Friday on Bet That. And the first 15 people I seen that commented on this show, I will be putting their name on there on this spin the wheel. So look, you tune in Friday's show. So if your name is on this wheel, just send me your Cash App, and I'll get you our Cash App you something. But we ain't gonna tell you what it is yet. Bet that. But now I got something, something quick and fast for you hockey bettors. I don't know if you guys, bet hockey or not. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys do, but I got a couple hockey. I did a little pick 3 ticket for hockey. I was messing around. I was like, man, let me see what we working with. We got a few dollars in the account. We're going to see what we working with. So we did some hockey. And we got the Boston versus the Buffalo Sabres. Now, I don't really bet hockey much, but, I got a couple little, experts that tell me, insiders that tell me. They told me to take Boston because the spread is always 1.5. But they do over and unders in that. The over and under was 6. But they told me to take Boston to win straight up. Don't minus the points. Just take them straight up for you hockey bettors. And they had Calgary versus Montreal. The Calgary versus Montreal. Now, I know it's cold out there in that old Canada. I know it's real cold out there. But they got the Calgary versus the Montreal. The over and under was 6.5. I don't mess with over and unders, but I do bet them straight up. So I took Calgary to win straight up on this game. Bet that. Then I have, last but not least, in my hockey, the Vegas. Now, Vegas, man, Vegas think they slick. They trying to build a little enterprise in Vegas. The only thing about it is they picked the wrong team for football to come there. They should have picked a better franchise, and they might be up and coming. But they picked the wrong football team, and they ain't there pick the wrong baseball team. Keep the baseball team where they need to be at. And that football team on. But they look good the other day. All right, no fingerprints. No evidence. No fingerprints. We give them that. I don't like giving them cats credit, but we give them that. But so we got Calgary winning that game. We got the Vegas versus the Washington with the Capitals. They call it the Capitals. The Washington Capitals, the over and under was 6. My buddy was like, I was like, man, can Vegas beat them by 2? Can Vegas beat them by 2? I'm weighing it out. Can Vegas beat them by 2? Can Vegas beat them by 2? My buddy was like, man, take the over, cause Vegas score. They like to score. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna take the over. So I took the over on that on my hockey ticket. Bet that. So I'm gonna rewind that back. I got Boston to win. I got Calgary to win. And I got the over in the Vegas Washington Capitals game. Bet that. Now, last but not least, Thursday night football. Good old Thursday. We got a good old backyard brawl. Thursday night football. We got a backyard brawl. We got them Baltimore Ravens and them Cincinnati Bengals. Backyard brawl. Woo, them boys look scary, boy. Them boys. That's going to be, that division is fired up. Cleveland, Baltimore, Cincinnati up and coming, Pittsburgh. That's probably the best division right now. You know what I'm saying? Outside of, that's probably about the best division in football right now. All of them in the playoff hunt. There's somebody coming up out of there. I wouldn't want to play Cleveland. I wouldn't want to play Baltimore. And I wouldn't want to play none of them right now. They hot right now. Hot as firecrackers. They hot as hotcakes right now. That spread went off at 3.5. Baltimore giving Cincinnati 3.5. Burrows, it seemed like Burrows started off slow. Injury, recuperating. But ever since he started winning, he ain't lost. They didn't beat the Niner. I don't know. I don't think Baltimore better than the Niner. I don't think so. If y'all do, let's bet it. We gonna play them in a few weeks. Bet it. Bet that. Baltimore ain't beating us. I don't think nobody beating us. You know what I'm saying? That's Chase. We too young right now. We chasing youngs and stuff. We chasing young quarterbacks We're chasing young quarterbacks right now. Bet that. But like I said, we're not going to talk about. We'll talk about them on Friday. But like I said, that spread went off at 3.5. The over/under went out at 46. Man, give me Cincinnati to the over. Bet that. And man, like I said, man, check me out on Tuesdays, Fridays, 5 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, 4 o'clock Pacific Time, 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Bet that. I'm out.